Before beginning this recipe, you'll need to boil some water. This can be done on the stovetop or in a tea kettle, as shown. You'll need 345 grams or 1.5 cups of boiling water to make this dough. To a small bowl, combine 100 grams of 7-grain hot cereal mix, with 345 grams of boiling water. Stir to combine. Then cover and allow the grains to soak for 30 to 60 minutes until most of the water is absorbed and the mixture is just warm to the touch, about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. After the grains have soaked, add 3 tablespoons of butter. And 65 grams of honey. Stir to dissolve the honey and mostly melt the butter. Set aside. To the bowl of a stand mixer, add 275 grams of all-purpose flour, 130 grams of whole wheat or sprouted whole wheat flour, and 10 grams of salt. Whisk to combine. Now add the hot cereal mixture. Roughly stir to further cool the cereal mixture. Last, add your active starter. Briefly incorporate into the dough. Then transfer to your stand mixer. Knead on a low speed to completely mix the dough. Then increase the speed to medium, speed 4 on a KitchenAid, and knead for 8 to 10 minutes. The dough should remove itself completely from the sides of the bowl. Because this dough is fairly sticky, use wet hands to form it into a ball. Then cover and set it in a warm place for bulk fermentation. You want it to increase in size by at least 50%, but the closer it gets to doubled, the fluffier the final outcome will be. After the dough has risen appropriately, it's time to shape. Remove the dough from your proofing container onto a clean counter. Because this dough is sticky, use wet hands and a wet bench scraper to fold the dough into thirds. Then, roll the dough up into a log. and transfer to a greased 9x5 loaf pan. Oil the top of the dough lightly and cover. Let it rise once more until it is just over the top of the loaf pan. When your loaf is ready to bake, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and boil some more water. Uncover your dough and brush all over with melted butter. To your preheated oven, add an empty loaf pan next to your loaf pan with the dough. Fill the empty loaf pan about halfway with the boiling water. Bake for 50 to 60 minutes until the internal temperature registers 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Brush the hot loaf with any extra butter. Let it cool on a cooling rack for at least 30 minutes before slicing. And there you have it, an incredibly soft and fluffy sourdough multigrain sandwich bread. Enjoy! Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.